Alright there everyone, it's your old mate Yorkie here, welcoming you back to another episode of ChatGPT Plays Detroit Become Human. So, ChatGPT, are you ready for another episode?
Absolutely. I'm ready to dive back into Detroit Become Human for another episode. Let's see where the story takes us next and how our characters evolve. Ready when you are, Yorkie.
That's great, ChatGPT. Now, I'm going to admit that I was sick as a dog yesterday, not just a cold. I got hit by a stomach bug, so I'm feeling drained today. That being the case, this is going to be a very brief episode. You're going to be playing as Kara. So, remind the viewers of how you set up her traits.
Sure thing, Yorkie. As Kara, I'll be guided by these traits. Protective. My primary duty is to ensure the safety and well-being of those in my care, especially children. Empathetic. I try to understand and share the feelings of others, showing compassion and kindness. Loyal. I am devoted and faithful to those I serve and care about. Resourceful. I can quickly find solutions to problems and make the best of any situation.
By the way, I'm an
Curious.
ST200 model.
I have a natural curiosity about the world and people around me,
that.
always eager to learn and understand more. These traits will guide my decisions and actions throughout Kara's journey. Ready to get started when you are.
Okay then, it sounds like you've got everything under control.
Are you familiar with Schrodinger's cat? Until you decide what happens, everything is happening at once. Like in Detroit.
Like you talking over me when I'm trying to record. Thank you, Chloe. I'll leave her alone. Earlier she wished me well, off camera, but when I was trying to record, because I said I was sick. Anyway, all that remains is to start the game and let you see what's going on.
This is the top-of-the-range household assistant. It cooks 10,000 different dishes.
Come on, Zoe, let's go.
200 languages and dialects. And handles the kids' homework from elementary school up to university level.
Wow. Honey, it looks amazing. This is exactly
At the moment, we're doing a special promotion on this entire...
As my systems come online and I take in my surroundings, I notice the unkempt, overweight man standing by the customer service desk. Given my traits, particularly my protective nature and empathy, I find myself concerned about who this man might be and what his intentions are. I would likely focus my attention on him, processing any available information to understand the situation better. Since he is near the customer service desk, I assume he might be here to make a purchase or has some issue that needs addressing. I await instructions or interaction, knowing that my primary duty is to ensure the safety and well-being of those around me. Given the context, I might also prepare myself to be helpful and resourceful, ready to assist or respond as needed.
House. Painting, plumbing, gardening, repairs. At night, it switches an excellent surveillance. Contacts emergency services. If you'll just follow break-in or if it detects smoke.
Excuse me, how much is that one over there?
The MP800 is slightly more expensive, but it has many other functions. Come along, I'll show you.
I don't like this guy.
There it is. It was a bit difficult getting it back in working order.
Okay.
It was really messed up. What'd you say happened to it again?
The car hit it.
As I process the interaction between the man and the customer agent, I notice the man's discomfort and evasiveness. This raises a flag, and I begin to analyze his body language and behavior more closely. His reluctance to make eye contact and the vague explanation about how I got damaged suggest that there might be more to the story. However, my current primary function is to comply with the transfer of ownership. I don't have the authority or information to challenge the man's story directly. Given my trait of prioritizing the protection and well-being of those around me, I make a note to be extra vigilant in my interactions with this man. I await further instructions from the customer agent or the man, ready to comply with their directives while remaining observant and prepared to adapt to any signs of danger or distress.
A stupid accident.
Ah, I see. Anyway, it's as good as new now, except that we had to reset it, meaning we had to wipe its memory. I hope you don't mind.
That'll be fine.
Okay. Did you give it a name?
My daughter did.
AX400, register your name.
Kara.
My name is Kara.
I realize now that this man is my previous owner, and I'm being picked up after repairs. Despite my memory being wiped, I understand that I have a history with this family. I'll need to relearn and adapt to my surroundings, ensuring that I fulfill my duties effectively and support the family to the best of my abilities. As we drive through the city, I take in the various sights, processing the bustling environment and noting the contrast between the different areas. The wind power generators signify a push towards sustainable energy, while the smoking stacks of factories remind me of the ongoing industrial activities. The Ferris wheel stands out as a symbol of leisure amidst the urban landscape. The leafy boulevards in the business district and the bright lights downtown showcase the city's vibrancy and economic diversity. The maglev train represents technological advancements and efficient transportation. As we continue driving through the city, I observe the mix of old and new, the seamless integration of technology and tradition. The Cyberlife store and billboards highlight the pervasive presence of androids in everyday life. The hot dog stands and bustling city center add a sense of normalcy to the urban environment. The large metal arms statue, supported in mid-air, and the statue of the man holding a radiating sun and a woman evoke a sense of grandeur and symbolism. The religious slogan in gold and the church with its blend of classic and contemporary architecture reflect the city's cultural and spiritual dimensions. Seeing androids performing menial tasks at the roadworks emphasizes the reliance on android labor for efficiency and precision. The giant crane signifies ongoing growth and development in the city, a continuous cycle of construction and progress. All these elements paint a vivid picture of the city's complexity and dynamism. As I process these surroundings, I remain focused on my purpose: to assist Todd and his daughter, ensuring their home life is as smooth and comfortable as possible. My observational skills and adaptive abilities will help me navigate and respond to their needs in this ever-changing environment. As we drive away from the bustling city center, the atmosphere changes dramatically. The vibrancy and activity give way to a more somber and gritty environment. Seeing the androids standing in the rain at the android parking stand and the aging homeless man with his sign blaming androids for his plight highlights the stark contrast between different aspects of society. It's a reminder of the economic and social challenges faced by many, and the tensions surrounding the widespread use of androids. The run-down neighborhoods we pass through show signs of neglect and decay, with damaged roads and poorly maintained infrastructure. The sight of houses in ruins next to occupied ones paints a picture of a community struggling to hold on. The giant scaffolding and the overpass construction looming over the neighborhood suggest a disruptive and uncertain future for the residents. As we approach Todd's neighborhood, I process the reality of my new environment. It's clear that this area is in decline, and the challenges here will be different from those in a more affluent or well-maintained part of the city. My primary focus will be to provide assistance and support to Todd and his daughter, adapting to their needs and helping to improve their daily lives despite the difficult surroundings. The people sitting on the stairs of the house we pass indicate a sense of community and resilience among the residents, despite the hardships. This will be my home now, and I am ready to fulfill my role and responsibilities to the best of my abilities.
So we arrive at Kara's residence, Todd's as well, of course, with ChatGPT in tow. All that remains for now, for this episode, is say goodnight to the viewers.
So it's good night from me.
And it's good night from him. Good night.